Here are a few of the biggest fake stories around the internet. Number 9. Hercules, the world's biggest dog. In March 2007, a photo of a couple walking a horse and a dog was published on the internet. Of course, the funny thing was that the dog was massive. Eventually, the internet found that the dog's name was Hercules, and apparently he was the biggest dog on Earth. In the picture, Hercules' head almost came up to the man's shoulders, and he was even wider. After a while, people finally realized the story couldn't be real. One of the reasons was that there were only 2 photos of this giant dog. The second reason was the photo itself. See the leash? The leash wasn't going to the dog's neck, but somewhere lower near his chest. Yep, photoshopped. Guinness Book of World Records recognizes only 2 categories: world's heaviest dog and world's tallest dog. Years ago, there was an English Mastiff who was recognized as the world's heaviest dog, and his name actually was Hercules. But, yeah, you guys guessed right, the Hercules from the record wasn't the dog in the Photoshop picture. How would you guys react if you saw a dog this big in real life? Let us know in the comments. Number 8. Instant charge. Remember the brief moment in time in 2013 that people started to believe iPhones could be charged by microwaving them for a full minute? There were videos to back this up. There were posts on Facebook and Instagram claiming that this method actually worked like a charm. These posts explained how Apple and other companies had been campaigning against microwaving your batteries just because they wanted to make their users spend money on accessories and chargers. They also said that this method was way better than charging a battery traditionally, as fluctuations in the electric current could shorten the lifespan of a battery. Hopefully, none of you watching got duped into this dumb, not to mention very dangerous prank. Microwaving batteries doesn't work simply because microwaves emit radio waves, and batteries need electrical current. Besides, heating up metal and plastic devices is a terrible idea. Do you guys know anyone that tried this supposed trick? Let us know what happened in the comment section. Number 7. Morgan Freeman and Hillary Clinton. In October of 2017, there was a huge scandal about Morgan Freeman's comments on Hillary Clinton. Apparently, Freeman said that the best way to restore public faith in the president and the U.S. government was to jail Hillary Clinton. In case you forgot the theme of this video, this, of course, never actually happened. It turns out that web magazine Your Newswire published some fake news with an article supposedly quoting Morgan Freeman. The article reported some fake statements Freeman had made while promoting the docuseries Story of Us. According to the article, Morgan had asked Trump to send Hillary Clinton to jail, as it would be the only way Americans would know for sure that no one is above the law. Although Morgan Freeman himself denied having ever said such things, the story still caught fire. If you really think about it, it'd be a bit weird for him to say that after having narrated political ads for Clinton's 2016 presidential campaign. Number 6. Melania's body double. Twitter went on fire in 2017 after a video was released proving how President Trump used Melania's body doubles at press conferences. Facebook user Andrea Wagner was responsible for posting on her account evidence of her discoveries. She posted photos of the First Lady that she claimed was not, in fact, Melania, but rather a body double impersonating her. Wagner claimed that it was very suspicious Melania never took her glasses off and never spoke. Also, her face seemed to be a bit off. In addition to Melania's appearance, Trump made some suspicious statements that day. During his speech, he said, "My wife, Melania," who happens to be right here. Wagner wondered why he would specifically say where she was, given that she was obviously right there for everyone to see. Come on, guys. If Melania doesn't want to be somewhere, they just say she couldn't make it. The fake Melania rumor resurfaced this year when in July, President Trump and the First Lady arrived at Brussels. This woman, once again, of course, didn't look exactly like Melania, and the internet had some more fun with this rumor. Number 5. Flat earther? Remember when we all found out that Kyrie Irving was a flat earther? Yeah, we couldn't believe it either because he seemed too smart to believe that the earth is flat. However, how many of you found out that he later claimed it had all been a social experiment? He said he did it just to see how people would react. An exploitation tactic, essentially, in his own words. He said that because a lot of what he had learned in the educational system had turned out to be fake, he was now questioning everything. So, at the same time, he was encouraging people to question their knowledge and find their own answers. Kyrie thought it was hilarious how his statements could become such big news because he felt that people should be focusing on much more important things. Surprisingly, Kyrie wants people to stop paying so much attention to what a celebrity says. We can't disagree with him on that one. Number 4. Trump's versus Obama's. Last July, a meme comparing Presidents Trump and Obama was released. Nothing new, right? But this meme caused a lot of arguments on social media. This meme claimed that while President Trump had donated 100% of his salary to charity, Obama had donated nothing at all. At the same time, another meme claimed while Melania only had a staff of 4 people, Michelle Obama had a staff of 23. Okay, there's a mixture of truth to these memes, but let's break it all down. It's true, Trump has donated his entire salary to charity. After all, it's one of the things he promised he'd do. But Obama also donated a bunch of his money to different causes. For example, he donated the whole $1.4 million he received as a winner of the Nobel Prize in 2009. Most of the money went to minority scholarship funds, giving people the opportunity to pursue higher education. He donated an estimated 78% of his salary while he was in office. So what about the staffers for Michelle and Melania? It is true that Michelle's staff had been 23 people, but Melania's staffers as of January 28 numbered 9 employees. Number 3. Snowball the Monstercat. People are willing to believe anything, really. Just like Hercules, the giant dog, there was an image circulating with a giant cat. It just doesn't seem possible that any cat would be that large. But hey, this is the internet, and again, people want to believe the impossible. Someone claimed that the cat was named Snowball, and the owner was Roger Degagné, who lived in Ottawa, Canada. The story goes like this. Roger had rescued Snowball's mother while she was pregnant. She'd been abandoned near a Canadian nuclear lab, and obviously her only surviving kitten was affected. Snowball survived to be a monstrosity of a cat, weighing in at a ridiculously heavy 87 pounds. Of course, this was nothing but a photoshopped image of a very regular-sized cat. After the image somehow reached national news, the creator of the photo, Cordell Hogley, stepped forward and told the world what had happened. He had edited the photo and sent it to some friends as a joke, and the photo just went viral all on its own. The cat's real name was Jumper, and he released some photos of himself and Jumper. So, sadly, for people who want a cat that's close to 100 pounds, there is no Snowball. Number 2. Facebook tricks. If you use Facebook, maybe you've noticed how your newsfeed seems to be full of posts from the same people. What's going on, Facebook? What happened to everyone else? For exactly this reason, a rumor started spreading that a new algorithm was restricting the number of friends you'd see posts from. A lot of people apparently started posting public messages asking their friends and contacts to comment or react to their posts. People believed the new algorithm was based on the interactions people had with them. People believed that friends they never interacted with would be pretty much invisible. But in reality, no one is entirely sure how Facebook algorithms work other than the people from the company itself. In January 2018, Facebook did publish a blog post related to the content in the feed. They said that all they do is try to predict what posts you would want to interact with and place them higher on your feed. That makes the most sense, right? Why would Facebook want to only restrict their users to 26 people? Number 1. MGM Lion. Photoshop done right can lead you to believe pretty much anything. If you had no clue Photoshop existed, you'd probably believe that Leo the lion was strapped in to get the perfect shot for MGM's logo. Metro-Goldwyn-Mayer Film Studio, better known as MGM, has an iconic logo. Everyone who's watched a few movies has seen it at some point in their lives, and MGM's been using the logo for a long time. The roaring lion has been shown at the beginning of many iconic movies, so it's no wonder people are questioning just how did MGM exactly get a shot like that? Those familiar with animal training know it's absurdly hard to make a lion roar on cue. That's why people believed it when the Photoshop image of a lion strapped to a table with an MGM background was leaked online. Animal lovers from around the world were outraged at the image. There was even a campaign to sue MGM for animal cruelty. Of course, the image was not Leo from MGM, but a lion named Samson. The photo was taken in 2005 while Samson underwent a tomography scan. That's why the lion was strapped in. Do we need to say that MGM has never strapped Leo to a table in order to film him roaring? The stories behind the logo are actually far more interesting. 7 different lions have been used for the logo, and only one of the lions was actually named Leo.
Dump a Trump
What's
pencil
next?
holder. You've probably heard about the mathematician with the constipation problem. He worked it out with a pencil.
But you don't need a pencil to work out how to use this fine desk ornament. Wait, actually you do. The only thing that would make this lovely gift idea better would be to make a pencil sharpener out of it. That way you could push the pencil in.